What's going on, guys? We are still here in Izmir and we are heading out today to a different city called Bodrum, and this is southern Turkey, southwestern Turkey along the Mediterranean coast. So while this city is more of an Aegean coast, right, it's near Greece, that city is southern now. It's Mediterranean Sea now. It's still kind of, you have some Greek islands nearby. New city to us, never been there before. Gonna be interesting to check out. We have a 3-hour drive, 3-hour and like 10-minute drive ahead of us. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so definitely stay tuned for some great adventures. Alright, so we were driving to Bodrum, and then in the middle of our trip we saw signs for this outlet mall. And if you're not familiar what outlet is, outlets are essentially stores with, I guess, surplus inventory of major brands, and they're cheaper and the quality should be good, and the quality of clothing typically is regarded to be very high quality in Turkey, at least from where we come from in our experience. And this is very common throughout Eastern Europe. And so we're gonna come here, we're gonna check it out, have a little break, have some Starbucks, have some coffee, maybe have a little snack, break up the trip into two, and yeah, it should be fun. And so this is what it looks like right here. All of these stores, Starbucks, Burger King, de facto, Popeyes. And this is very, very common in the United States. And so as you can see, we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. You have some mountains in the background, Starbucks, you have some stores. This is a big area. It looks like this could be visited by Turkish people who live in the surrounding areas, you know, to take a trip. And this is also very, very common in the United States. You have these places outside big cities. So it's actually pretty cool because you don't really see that in Ukraine all that much. So it's actually a good find. And so this place here is insane, these outlets, and they got Starbucks, Burger King, restaurants. You can think of it as an outdoor mall, really, in many ways, except the prices are a lot cheaper, and this is perfect for shopping. And the other great thing about it is this is pretty much halfway between Izmir and Bodrum. So we are exactly halfway. We're just stopping, having a little break, grabbing a bite to eat, having some Starbucks, and then continuing our journey to the beautiful city of Izmir. Alright, so we stopped by at this market right here. We're gonna check out a sandwich, and it took a while to explain it because of the language barrier, so we had to use Google Translate to explain the sandwich. It's gonna be some Turkish sandwich or something. We haven't tried it before, but there's only like pretty much fast food places. There's Popeyes there, there's McDonald's, Burger King. So you're not gonna see this like a full-scale restaurant, traditional restaurant, which is fine. So we're gonna grab a bite, and then we have another 2 hours to Bodrum. It's a nice stop, lots of people here. Really good trip so far. Alright guys, we got our lunch. So we got this interesting sandwich here with salami and something else, maybe some cheese. And Marina also got this sandwich. I think it has something else, I'm not sure. Maybe some tomatoes or some other meats. And this is a very, very interesting sandwich. This is actually a Turkish sandwich that we once saw on TV. And this is a special sandwich, they make it here. And we also got the Turkish tea, which is one of my favorite parts about Turkey, is this tea. You just ask for chai and they bring you chai. They're gonna give you 50 different options, 50 different chais, like in all these coffee shops. Alright, thank you so much, thank you. And we got our important napkins from this very, very friendly waiter. Alright guys, bon appetit to everybody. Alright, so I just took a bite of the sandwich and it's absolutely delicious. This is unreal, it's really, really good. And so as you can see, we got some salami, cheese, We got some other meats over there, and then some vegetables. And honestly, this is absolutely delicious. I think I'm gonna be having these in some other places as well. Absolutely delicious. All right, guys, we finished our shopping, finished our quick stop here, and now it's time to get into the car and drive to Bodrum, which is about 2 hours, maybe a little bit less, 2 hours away. And what's beautiful about this stop is that it's exactly halfway between Izmir and Bodrum, and there's so many people here. And I don't know if they drive here from Izmir or they drive here from Bodrum, because I don't believe, many of them live here. But it was a genius stop, brilliant stop here, because it's exactly what we needed. Otherwise, who knows, we would have stopped by some gas station. All right, so the trip continues. All right, we just made it to Bodrum, which is the first city that we're going to be visiting that starts on the Mediterranean coast. And this city is going to be completely different than the other two previous cities that we visited. It's going to be all white. These white houses. It's going to look more like Greece, because Greece is actually just a very quick ferry away. So this is going to be an awesome city, the first of the Mediterranean cities. Now we're going to be going into the hotel and checking in, and we're going to do a room tour in just a moment. All right, we got the swimming pool. We got some beach chairs. Finally, a swimming pool. Let's take a look at the room right here. All right, here's the room. We got the room. We got the bed. We got some beautiful view of the street. Beautiful blue skies. We got a TV. We got a little chair, table, mirror, and we have a bathroom. Very nice shower, toilet, very clean, and there's the sink. So not a very big room, but what do you need a big room for, right? Look at this weather. Look at that goddamn weather. What do you need a huge room for? Look at that pool. We're gonna go for a little dip now. Looks fine to me. Alright, so we just checked into the hotel and now we're walking around the city of Bodrum. And the plan right now is just to get a good feel for it. Go towards the beach, see what the beach is like. And I can tell you, while we were just chilling by the pool, it was the first time on this trip, and this trip is only 2 days old, that I felt like I'm on an actual vacation. So Izmir is a good city, but it's not really a place you go on vacation. It's more like a stopover city. But this city does feel like, people come here to relax. It's got these white walled houses. It feels like a Greece, somewhere in Greece or something. I've never been to Greece, but that is what I assume it's like. And so it does feel like we are, somewhere on vacation. Сюда. And so it's finally starting to feel like we are in a real Mediterranean city. It's all white, white houses, white things. And we are planning to be here for a couple of nights and then maybe continue to another city called Marmaris, which is continuing east, right? So we started on the western part, all the way on the western edge of Turkey, and we're kind of continuing east. And so we're gonna play it by ear, see which city is nicer, see what we feel. But we're thinking 2 days in this city, 2 days in Marmaris, and then we're still gonna have plenty of time. Maybe we're gonna go into another city. We're just gonna play it by ear. That's kind of the thing with vacations, is that unless you're living in Turkey, you really are limited. You're on a limited time budget, and you kind of have to, you know, set some limits. 3 days here, 3 days here, 3 days there, and then you go home, you sleep on it, and then you have some ideas. Okay, this is a city I like, this is a city I didn't like. What you don't want to do is spend your whole vacation in one city, right? You want to just get a feel for multiple cities, just to understand what they're like. And so that is the plan right now. Just get a feel for it, and then we will see. So we're heading to the beach right now. We're gonna see if we're gonna find a good beach, maybe check out a nice beach club, and then continue the journey. And so here's the beach. Just 5 minutes of walking and you're at some beach club here. You have the waterfront right there, and this looks a lot better beach than the beach we were in yesterday. It was crazy waves, it wasn't as good sand. And here you have a beach, a beautiful beach. And Greece is actually not that far away. It's only like, I think, 45-minute shuttle ferry, and you're gonna be on one of the Greek islands. I think it's Kos is the name of the island, so that is an option as well. So we're gonna explore, see what's good. But this looks amazing. This is something to look forward to, I guess, tomorrow or the next day and the next. This time finding a good beach was a lot easier than I would have expected it to be, because all we had to do was come down and here's a good beach. From our experience, it seems like finding a good beach in a lot of places is like a trial and error, because sometimes the beaches are they don't have service, or they're not clean, or you kind of have to go and find a good beach. That is how it is in Ukraine. And so we're gonna check out the water. And the water, yeah, it's cold. It's like, I don't know, 24 degrees maybe Celsius. It's not cold, but it's not like red hot. It's not exactly Miami style. And so there you go. This is what we came here for. You're gonna have all these beaches all over the place. And that's the thing about these places, is that you have beaches for all tastes, for all sizes, for all personalities. You have beach clubs, you have free beaches, but experience has told us that free beaches aren't really that good. It's a lot better to come and pay for one of these beds and umbrellas, and you're good to go. There's another beach in the distance, and now it feels good because we don't have to drive anywhere, we don't have to go anywhere. We can just have our breakfast in the hotel, walk down for 10 minutes, and we got a great beach with no waves, thanks to this bay or whatever you have over there. And so we were actually walking towards Bodrum's old town, just to get something authentic, because all around us is just beach club after beach club and all these restaurants, hotels, right? It has that kind of this like high-end feel. It's not really authentic, kind of Turkish, and we're looking for like an authentic place. You know, we don't want to sit down and have pizza or sushi or some pasta or something like that. We want to have something really authentic. And so we're gonna be heading towards Bodrum's old town, which is 45 minutes, 40 minutes by foot, or like 15 minutes by car. So we might take the car there and hopefully just walk around, get something to eat. But it's pretty insane here, right? This is like a real kind of resort feel. Finally we're gonna have this nice Mediterranean relaxation. Just wake up, have some breakfast, do a little bit of meditation, do some yoga, and then suntan for a little bit and repeat. Alright, so the plan was to head to the old town to escape all the tourists. Well, not the tourists, but all this touristical, if that's even a word, tourist-based stuff, all these bars, hopping, all this stuff, all this like Miami vibe, because we actually prefer something a little bit more authentic, old school, shall we say. And so we're not gonna go to the Bodrum old town today. We are gonna go somewhere locally to eat. There's a good place nearby according to Google Maps, and just chill. And then tomorrow we're gonna head to a really cool beach that's actually about, I don't know, 20 minutes by car or something. So it's not even at Bodrum, it's gonna be somewhere else, and we're gonna check it out. But right now we're gonna go to a really authentic place. Hopefully it's gonna have really good food. And so the place we're looking at is this place right here. It serves these pides, which is kind of like a Turkish pie / pizza, whatever you want to call it. Looks pretty good, looks very clean outside. You see it says pide over there, and it has really good reviews. There's a cat, so the cat likes it, so it's gotta be good. We're gonna check it out. Hello. So here's the restaurant. We got soups and salads, yagli, which is what the name is called. I don't know what it is. I know pitas, I know that. Then we got these pides, and we got some specials also. And then remember, the prices just divide by 10 and add a little bit, maybe add another 10%, and that's roughly the price in dollars. So this is like $5, $4.50, $5, around $4 to $5. Looks pretty good. And take a look at this. This looks amazing. Just the feel of it, this architecture, this building. All right, so we finally got our food. We got our salad here. Almost finished with the salad. We got some vegetables. These are salted vegetables. Very, very tasty. And then we have this Turkish food here, and this is called lasagna, and it has something inside. It looks like it has some meat. Something inside looks really, really good. Meat and cheese, maybe eggs. A lot of interesting things. And then we got the pide. This is a pide right here, so we're gonna be sharing all this. Looks like a pretty decent portion. Looks really, really good. Very delicious. And the ayran is also coming up as well. Can't have food without ayran here in Turkey, which I absolutely love. And so this thing is absolutely amazing. It's called lasagna, but maybe this is something that's called here in this restaurant. And it's got this dough that's infused with spices. It has some cheese, some meats. Absolutely delicious. I even haven't tried the pide over there, but this is insane food. Really, really good. And this thing is absolutely incredible. It's, I don't know, it's a pide. Maybe somebody knows better than me, but it's got these little, it's got like all these vegetables, tomatoes. It's really, really thin crust, and it's just amazing. I mean, I've had pide in Kiev, in Turkish restaurants, but I've never had something like this. This is absolutely delicious. And I also asked for another ayran. So what's interesting about Turkey is that every place you come, they have different ayrans. This right here, this is obviously, I'm not gonna find this anywhere else except Turkey. And it's awesome ayran. It's full fat ayran. Maybe that's what makes it so good. Not skim milk or, you know, whatever, fat-free milk. This is just gorgeous ayran. And ayran is, it's an acquired taste. I know some people like it, some don't. For instance, Marina doesn't like ayran. Some people don't like it. I love it. I drink it in Kiev. I drink it everywhere I can buy it. But this ayran is really, really good. So if you haven't tried ayran, you can find it in your country, hopefully, or in a Turkish store or something like that. Really, really nice, especially when it comes to spicy and flavorful Turkish food, and that's especially in hot weather. Really, really good ayran. So I was having my tea, which I really love, and then we got this dessert that was offered to us by a waiter, and it's like a pudding. You drop these, I believe, nuts on top, and it's like this sweetened pudding. It's absolutely delicious. It's not too sweet, and it tastes really, really good. So highly recommend it if you're in Turkey to try this pudding. It's really good. It goes really well. So we just got our check, and everything that we had, including the dessert, including the ayrans, all these teas. Oh, tea was actually free. So tea was free, that was nice. Is $139. So about $15 around there. 13.9, yeah, around 15-16 bucks for 2 people, and we are completely full. And I think we need to call for some help to bring us back to the hotel because we're so full. Anyway, absolutely delicious place. So we finished our food now, and this is exactly what we wanted. Nice restaurant, very delicious, very nice design, outdoor seating, only locals. There were only locals there, and just around the block from the hotel, which means we don't have to drive anywhere. We don't have to go crazy, look for parking in the old town. So that was just exactly what we wanted. Beautiful, local only place, not some tourist trap. And now we're walking back to the hotel to rest and get ready for tomorrow.